Another day, a different game. How's it going, everybody? My name is Infamous Isaac, and I'm here with a very different game, closer to some old games I used to play with like Destiny, but different nonetheless. And that's because I'm playing Warframe. I'm probably gonna put like Warm Frame on the title for TOS or something like that. Oh, probably not. Who cares? Not like I'm making any money on these anyways. But I'm here with a different game because I was thinking about playing Smite today, but I decided against it because if I was gonna play Smite, I would have played characters that I would have not liked to play, or at least I'm not in the mood to play them right now. So like Medusa, what's her face, Jingwei. I'm not really in the I'm ready to do bad with these characters type of mood, and Uller, him as well. I never played him before, but I don't think I'm in the learning mood right now. I decided why not? Why not just play a different game? And I decided that that game would be Warframe, the game that we're on right now. And I spent a decent amount of time in this game, a good 4 years. I've been on and off of it, inconsistent is a better way to put it. Me and Reaper used to play this game a bunch, freaking collaborator of the channel. Put his channel in the description. But we used to play a lot, but we fell off of it because the grind just got boring and there wasn't really story stuff out for when we stopped playing. And now you have the new war out, and now I don't want to play because I've fallen so far behind that I just don't care. But the day will probably come when I give my opinion on the story or something. But for right now, I know that today isn't today. And what I'm actually here to talk about is just what I have on this game. Everything that's here. My ship. It's let me see if I can show you guys. Arsenal. Where is it? The orbiter. Orbiter appearance. So oh no, not that appearance. The other appearance. Where is it? Orbiter landing craft. There you go. So I have this one. I had the mantis. Normal base color because the other color I had for it was just whack yellow. It didn't look too good. It was reflective. Like the skin I have for it, the livery. It's I don't like it too much, so I just keep it off. But that's my landing craft, and this is my ship. Normal black gray type of aesthetic. I used to have purple, pink, yellow, red. Nah, I don't really like it too much. This aesthetic to me is cooler, or at least better on the eyes. But have a Kubra over here who I never take out because if I'm afraid he's gonna die. He's just chilling. I forgot his name. Um, did I ever give him a name? I don't think I ever did. Oh, there he is. Mart Blart Jr. Don't ask why, but that's his name. That was what I thought was funny 4 years ago. Have all these relics in there that I don't use except for farming warframes. And now we're getting into the loadout, right? So we got all these weapons. These are the main weapons that I use: the Guandao Prime, Stiletto Prime, and the Soma Prime. Soma Prime, iconic weapon to me. I'll always have it on until I get something better. As Stilettos, I just have them on because I don't have anything better. So at this point, they're a legacy weapon. If I get anything better, I will replace them. And the Guandao is just so fire. I really got the Guan Yu weapon, and it's so sick. It's actually dope. We have a bunch of other weapons: the Act Magnus, the Azima, Dex Furus, Lex Prime, Sicarius, Bandetto, all the works. We got Soma Prime, we got the Bratton Prime, Cernos Prime, Ignis Wraith, Dread, Dex Cybaris, and Prisma Gorgadas. These weapons are memes. Complete memes. I don't have the twin Gorgadas, so God rest their souls. And then Melee's probably had the most. Got the Dragon Nikana Glaive Prime, which was what I used to use before I switched to the Guandao. Then you got the Dex Dakara, the Broken Scepter, the Nikana Prime, Reaper Prime, Skiahari, which is uh, Excalibur Umbra's weapon, Zenny Star, and the War. Man, the War. I'll talk about that in a second. But yeah, here are all the Warframes, and the one that I have on right now is Banshee Prime. I don't use her at all. She's just here. But I got her around the time where I stopped deleting Warframes because I used to have other Warframes, you know, like Star and Prime, so on and so forth. But I deleted her because she wasn't my playstyle. I now realize I have made a grave mistake because that is not the way to go at all. Even if she's good, I should have deleted her. So it sucks. But you know, we got what's this dude's name? Chroma, right here. Chroma Prime with a great skin on, by the way. Like, let me show. This is usually what he looks like. Just forget the hat, but this is normally what he looks like. And he have this on. The Dawn himself. The real is back. The real is back. And he have the normal hat, so he looks like. But we keep on the Dynasty hat because he looks sick. But yeah, you know, this guy, I've always wanted Chroma back when my friends got me into Warframe like way before, like 2015, and they're like, yeah, yo, check out this Chroma skin. This is so cool. And I was like, yo, I want it. And I got it, and now I don't use them. But you know, these guys rarely use. I'm gonna go by the people that I don't use a lot. So next would be Loki. Loki, I don't use much because he's you know, stealth, like the name implies. The god Loki, he's a stealth guy. Well, I guess Smite dictates that he's a stealth guy. But you know, you got him here. He's alright. I don't have any skin for him. It's just normally what he looks like. Change his colors a little bit. This is what he looks like normally. Just a normal guy. But you know, he's chill. His abilities, he can just go invisible on that, so on and so forth. Banshee, she just be screaming, like the name implies. Chroma, he's a dragon. He can shed his skin and it becomes a dragon. It just starts flying like crazy. But those are those three. Next is Zephyr. She's fast, demon time, like literally just fast. She is movement reborn. This is what she looks like normally, just a normal Zephyr. This is my colors for her, the augmented ones. This is, you know, Zephyr is pretty cool. If I don't use Vault, I'd be using Zephyr, like for speed at least. Then next on the chopping block is Equinox. Equinox is a support who has two modes you can switch between. What's it called? You can see it here. You can switch between metamorphosis and all that, switch frames. And you have day and night. They either range from support like defense buffs or like healing and all that to offense buffs where the enemies are debilitated, so on and so forth. And this is what she looks like normally, or not normally. This is what I've made her look. This is what they look like normally. Well, they look, not her, since it's like I guess male and female. But this is what they look like. Pretty cool. Like I really like the way that Equinox looks. A really cool looking frame. Next is Excalibur Umbra. Now this is, oh, don't worry about that guy. Don't worry about chat either. This is Excalibur Umbra. This is a guy. And this is basically the replacement that we got for Excalibur Prime. Excalibur Prime was really busted, and it removes him from the game, I think. Either that or you can't get him anymore. But as compensation, we got Excalibur Umbra as a quest, as a story quest. This is a completely different frame. He's cool. He's the exact same as Excalibur, but as like a Prime thing, but not really a Prime. He's cool. And a fun fact about him, this weapon right here is his weapon. Oh, yep, right here. This is his weapon. This is what he uses when he uses his ult. And I can show you guys right here, Exalted Blade. This is his blade. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Sick ult, honestly, really dope. But for his colors, I didn't change them. I thought they looked cool as is. I put a scarf on him though. I really like the fact that he has a scarf. Just a normal guy, but I put a scarf on him. It's pretty sick. But next is Trinity. This is the full support, like the real support on demon time type thing. She heals, she debilitates the enemy, she sucks energy so you can use your abilities, and yeah, like if I had to compare, if you play Smite, she's kind of like Aphrodite in a way, in the support sense. This is her normally, looks completely different because I bought a skin for her with plat. This is what I put her as. I think it's a really cool looking skin. She has no feet, but here she has feet. It's strange. Her hands are cool. I like the colors I chose for her. Some of my favorite colors like the red, gold, so on and so forth. Lotus, why are you talking? You're interrupting me. I am offended. Alright, there you go. But next, we have hmm, let's go with these guys right here. Um these two, yeah, Wukong Prime, who I've gotten recently, as in like a couple months ago, like 1 to 2. And he is like Smite Wukong, where he can make clones of himself, he can use his bow staff, he, goes into his Nimbus Cloud, all that. He's a tank. He's a cool tank. He be moving, he be schmoving, he goes melee crazy. Now let me show you guys what he looks like normally. This is him normally. Cool, chill dude. This is my colors for him. Changed a little bit, added the red, the gold, My favorite colors on this game. Pretty sick. He's a pretty cool guy. If I could change one thing, it would probably be the helmet. But, you know, we live with what we got. Live with what we got until we get something better. Next on the chopping block is Nanja. Now Nanja is also like Smite Nanja. We got the fire, we got the rings, but this Nanja is a little different. This dude is fast. He is really fast. He is not the fastest Warframe I have, but he is fast. Like, let me show you guys something. Let me go to a normal slow Warframe. Banshee, I don't have any movement mods on her. This is her. She just walks normally, and she slides normally. Nah, not that far. Now, Nanja, on the other hand, is Speed Demon. Let me show you guys something. Normal walking speed, right? Normal chill dude. But, check the slide out. I held the button the entire time. I did not, like, do any cancels or anything. He just slid. This dude has no friction on him whatsoever. He is fast. But, Nanja is a really cool Warframe. Their abilities are super sick. You got Divine Spears to just impale all the enemies around you. You have the Halo, I think, which makes you faster, or creates a protective ring of fire that also stuns enemies and damages enemies who get too close. There you go, that's what it does. You got this, which you can hurl, or yeah, I guess hurl, or throw your ring. You can choose to make it track by like holding it or not holding it, and you can choose to let it track. Oh wait, excuse me. You can throw it and it will track if you just throw it normally. If you don't throw it and you hold it, it will just go forward. But Nanja, really cool looking Warframe. Out of between Nanja and Wukong, Nanja looks cooler to me. But next we got Necros. Now Necros is honestly might be my favorite looking Warframe. He has stiff competition. If it really changes between Necros and another Warframe, the last Warframe or the last two Warframes I'm gonna show you. But Necros is a really sick Warframe. He's a Necromancer, so he has Soul Punch, punch the soul out of people. Yeah, Terrify, terrifies them. Desecrate, makes enemies drop more loot, and you got Shadows of the Dead where you resurrect people, aka Necromancy once again. So we got his costume. This is what he looks like normally. That's not what he looks like normally. This is what he looks like normally. This is his normal Necros. So you see his guts inside. It's weird. It's nasty. Then you go, there's this other Necros. Really cool looking one. I really like the way that this one came out, but I don't use it much because I use this one. This is the Necros that I use, and this is the Necros that I love. This outfit is so sick to me. I love it. The gold, the gray, the black, the red, the orange, the burgundy. It's all fire. It's all fire to me. And the spikes that kind of protrude from him, the flame. You can see that the flame is like guarded by and gilded by gold. You can see the gold right, or the flame right here. All the gold everywhere. It's fire. He's like a pharaoh in a sense. Next we got Oberon, my second most used Warframe. Nah, not Soma, right here. This is what he looks like normally. Nah, never mind. Never mind. Okay. um, where is it? Right here. Take it off. Right here. Also take it off. Okay. This is Oberon normally. This is what he looks like. Oh, no, that is not the thing I wanted. Right here. There you go. This is Oberon normally. A weird looking helmet. Really weird looking helmet. I don't like the way he looks in this skin at all. I think it's a whack looking prime. But that's why, you know, we got these bunch of other skins. You got this one. You got this one. You have this one right here. So on and so forth. But with the skin we're looking for, we're going right here. And then we're going right here. But that's not the skin I use for Oberon. I use this skin. This is the Oberon that I use. This is Mac Daddy of Mac Daddies. You see the burgundy, you see the kind of like khaki colors, the red, the gray, the other khaki right here. This is the Oberon that I use. I think he's sick. This is a different helmet, a different skin, different colors and all that, so on and so forth. I love the fact that he's become my own. It's not just a skin, which makes him different from the other Warframes I have. It's like my own creation at some point, which is cool. In Oberon, he's really cool. He has smite, which just lifts an enemy up, bodies them, destroys them, focuses deadly energy within the target, and then projects it outward. So blah 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 blah. Then you have the main juice, the main squeeze, hollowed ground. This is great for defense missions or large crowds of enemies like excavations, because you place down grass and it's toxic, and it does a lot of damage to them because it's an AoE. So it's a great way to defend something. Renewal is just a heal, and then you have Reckoning, where this is the move where you slam people. Boom. But yeah, Oberon, fire. But now it's time for the main squeeze. The main squeeze. Volt. This man is crazy. This is the first Warframe I ever got. The first Prime I ever got. Or one of the first Primes I ever got. He's fire. He's awesome. He's fire. This is Volt normally. Let me show you guys without the skin on. So this is him normally. This is his normal stuff, you know, just normal Volt. And it's just, he looks cool. I don't have any gripes against normal looking Volt. I used to use, yeah, I used to use this skin right here, the Prime one. But I used to have something else on. I used to have this helmet on right here, and it kind of added to it. Added to it because I had different colors. Let me show you the different colors. These are the different colors that I had on him, and this is the different skin I had on him. This is a skin I got recently, like a month ago or so, and this is Electrolist. Let me show you guys what the skin looks like without, or like the normal one. This is normal Volt, and this is the helmet I used to use. Normal, sick looking skin, you know? No, like no gimmicks, no dazzles, just a normal looking guy with a helmet. But we're not here for that. We're here for the Volt in its final form. This is the Volt that I use now. Really sick looking skin. I'm glad I used it. It came out like last patch. This is my main guy. This is the dude I use the most for sure. He's a normal simple guy because he's a speedster. He's like the Flash in a sense. He can make himself faster with electricity. He has a shield. He's a normal sick guy. He has shock, just shock someone. You have speed, which is what I use. I make sure that this dude is fast because that's the whole purpose of him. I can give it to my teammates too. Last like how long does it last? 26 seconds. Okay. Electric shield. This is good for like defenses or just making sure that you don't die. Normal shield. You can move it like the thing is showing, and you can also use it on yourself, which is pretty cool. Which is pretty cool. You have discharge, which is a giant explosion of just electric energy. And it's dope. It's super dope. But this is Volt, you know, one of my favorite guys. Super sick, super dope looking frame. And that's mostly it. You know, these are the frames that I have. These are frames that I use. I usually just run around with Volt like this. The red, white, gold, all that. It's usually what I have. And I can go over to my operator. I can't mention how I got this operator because it's a spoiler. But here he is, my Tenno. This is my normal dude. And one thing about this game is that when I was younger, I played the second Dream. And this song played in it. And it was one of the best songs I've ever heard in like a video game in a long time. The only games that come close are like The Greatest Attorney 2, Xenoblade Chronicles, a bunch of other stuff. But this music, this song, I forgot what it was called. I can put the name of the song in the description so you guys can listen to it. But let me just give you guys like a couple seconds to listen to it. Ah man, such a good song. Such a good song. But the quest was terrible for me because I got stuck on it for like 3 hours. But you know, this is awesome. This song really just, when I think of Warframe and I think of this song, it really makes like my chest tighten up because it's such a good song. It brings back so many memories of playing with my friends, playing that mission, getting emotional. I'm getting emotional right now. Like this game holds a lot of memories for me. And I'm glad that this song can embody it. But you know, we got focus right here. This is how you upgrade your operator. I have some focus, but I'm not gonna spend it yet. I'm just choosing what to spend next. I can spend it out here, I can do it over here, so on and so forth, you know, whatever I choose to. You can also get other classes or schools, I guess, of like learning. It just have to, like, you have to find the lenses. Actually, can you buy it? Can you? No, you need the lens. Yeah, that's not gonna change. You got the operator here, little dude. This is not what I look like, but I am dark skinned. You got the other stuff right here. Install arcane. I don't know what that does. Yep. And you have the appearance. This is my little guy right here. I haven't changed them yet. But you know, this is it. And honestly, I think I'm gonna end it here for now. I want to end off in this room because I think this is the best spot. I hope you guys enjoyed this different type of video. I don't know how long it's gonna be, probably like 20 minutes considering how long I was talking. But I'm excited. I'm probably not gonna play Warframe as much as like Smite or Overwatch or anything like that, or Minecraft. But you know, this video here kind of opens doors for me to play other games whenever I don't want to play those games. Trying to show you guys like what I do here. I haven't explained how the game plays because I didn't show any gameplay, but it was just me showing off what I have. So I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you all for watching. As always, like and subscribe if you like Volt, like sauce drip. And yeah, you know, y'all stay safe. I'll check y'all out. Peace.